the terror of judge advocates, the massive legal brain.
Yeah!
Who hit the Navy where it lived and made it writhe with pain. Who sees through brass and golden stripes like so much cellophane.
Yeah!
The man who licked the regulars right on their own terrain. Who wrought the great deliverance for the galley slaves of the Caine.
Yeah!
Who gave us all the fifth freedom. Freedom from all the yellow stain.
Yeah! Speak!
No, I'm drunker than any of you. I've been out drinking with the judge advocate, trying to get him to take back some of those dirty names he pulled. Probably got to shake hands on the 9th whiskey sour, maybe the 10th.
That's good.
I thought loud and nasty. But pretty dirty pool in court. You know, poor Jack Shalley. What's this?
It's a double celebration.
You can't speak like a book.
$1,000 just came in the mail today. Advance on my novel.
Very nice, very nice. Multitudes, Multitudes by Thomas Keefer. I got something in the mail too, you know?
What, Barney?
Medical okay. Orders back to my squadron, sailing tomorrow.
That's great.
All right!
Yeah. $1,000. Guess I ought to return the celebrated author's toast at that little speech. Next to the elegant poem, Mr. Keefer. War novel, isn't it?
What else?
I assume you gave the Navy a good pasting, huh?
Oh, I don't think public relations would clear it at any rate.
Yeah. Someone ought to show up those stodgy, stupid Prussians, huh? Who's the hero? You?
Well, any resemblance, as you know, is purely accidental.
Of course I'm warped and I'm drunk, but it suddenly seems to me that if I were to write a war novel, I'd try and make a hero out of old Yellowstone. No, I'm serious, I would. I'll tell you why. Tell you how I'm warped. I'm a Jew. Guess most of you guys know that. Jack Shalley said I used smart Juilliard tactics to win the case. Of course, I took it back and apologized after I told him a few things about the trial he never knew. But that's the reason I make old Yellowstone a hero. It's on account of my mother. Little gray-haired Jewish lady, fat. Of course, you guys all got mothers, but none of them would be in the same bad shape mine would if we lost this war. See, the Germans aren't kidding about the Jews. They're melting us down to soap over there. I think we're vermin. Should be exterminated, and our corpses melted down to something useful. Now, granting that premise is being warped, I don't, but granting that premise, soap is as good an idea as any. But I just can't come up to the idea of my mom melted down to a bar of soap.
What's this guy do with old Yellowstone?
I'm coming to old Yellowstone, I'm coming. See, Mr. Keefer, while I was studying law, and you were writing your short stories for national magazines, and Willie here was on the playing fields at Princeton. These birds we call regulars, these stodgy, stupid Prussians, they were standing guard on this fat, happy, dumb country of ours. Of course, they were doing it for dough, same as everyone else does what they do. But the question is, in the last analysis, what do you do for dough, huh? See, you and me for dough, we're going around advancing our free little non-Prussian careers. So, when the Nazis started running out of soap and decided, well, time to come over and melt down old Mrs. Greenwald, huh? Who's gonna stop him? Not her boy Barney. Can't stop a Nazi with a law book. So I got the law books. And we'll let it fly. Stuff, Meanwhile, it took me a year and a half before it was any good, and who was keeping mom out of the soap dish? Tom Keefer Communication School, Willie Keith Midshipman School. Old Yellowstone? Maybe? That's right, even poor sad Queeg. Most of them not sad fellows at all. A lot of them sharper boys in Queeg. Don't kid yourself. Can't be good in the Army or Navy unless you're goddamn good. But maybe not up on Krause and Finnegan's Wake and all.
Barney, forget it. It's all over. Let's enjoy the party.
Steve, the dinner's a phony. You're guilty. Of course, you're only half guilty. There's another guy here who stayed very neatly out of the picture. Who invented the whole idea of Queeg is a dangerous point of paranoia. Who invented the nickname Old Yellowstone. Who pointed out Article 184 and kept hammering it to you.
Now, wait a minute.
Hold it right now, Steve, Mr. Keefer, huh? Big, dumb fisherman tried to tell me it was all his own idea. Doesn't know the difference between a paranoid and an anthropoid. You knew. Told him his medical log was a clinical picture of a paranoid. Advised him to go to Halsey, offered to go with him. Didn't get cold feet just outside Halsey's cabin on the New Jersey. Get ducked. Has been ducking ever since.
I don't know where your God will
Biggest lady to done, Steve, so far as winning an acquittal went, though I doubt you realized it. But if there's a guilty party at this table, it's you. If you hadn't filled Steve Merrick's thick head full of paranoia and Article 184, why, he'd have gotten Queen to come around to the north, or help the poor bastard pull through to the south, and the Caine wouldn't have been yanked out of action in the hottest part of the war. That's your contribution to the good old USA, my friend. Pulling a minesweeper out of the South Pacific when it's most needed. That and multitudes and multitudes.
Just a minute, you're really drunk.
Excuse me, I'm all finished, Mr. Keefer. I'm up to the toast. Here's to you. You bowled the perfect score. You went after Queeg and you got him. You published your novel, proving the Navy stinks. You make $1 million in the very height of Lamar. So you won't mind a little verbal reprimand from me. How wasn't me? I defended Steve because I found the wrong guy was on trial. The only way I could defend him was to murder Queeg for you. I'm sorry I was pushed into that spot, and I'm ashamed of what I did. That's why I'm drunk. Queeg deserved better in my hands. I don't know a favor there, you see. He stopped Herman Gehring from washing his fat behind my mother. So I'm not going to drink your wine or eat your dinner, Mr. Keefer, but simply make my toast and go. Here's to you, Mr. Caine's favorite author, and here's to your book. You wipe all you want, mister. You'll never wipe off that yellow stain.
Bart!
See you in Tokyo, you mutineer.